All right, all right. I think we're live. Yes, we are live. What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Today, a beautiful Saturday, January 3rd, 2026. And we've got a lot to talk about. A brand new, I would say crazy Nintendo Switch 2 or Zelda Switch 2 rumor. I might make an individual video on this for tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. I might make like a rumor video tomorrow, like all the biggest rumors for 2026. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that today. We're gonna have a lot of discussion on that. We're gonna talk more about your predictions for 2026 and my video that I put out with, which has a lot of shout outs to a lot of you guys that I did today. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. I uploaded it not too long ago, so I know a lot of you guys probably didn't get a chance, or we'll watch it later. But I highly recommend checking out my video, 25 crazy Nintendo Switch 2 predictions for 2026. I think it's a dope video. Like I said, I'm gonna start making most of my videos more higher quality. Try to not just here's predictions. Like it's actually like you guys' involvement. I give you guys shout outs. Party Man, you're in there. General Zamora's in there. I did miss some people because I forgot to write down some of you guys' names that gave me predictions, so I'm sorry about that. You can put it in the comment section below if I missed you. But yeah, I tried to kind of, do something a little bit different. So I'm trying to do things a little bit different for this year. But yeah, if you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out. Put it in your watch later. Go ahead and open up that link right now. Put it in your watch later. Trust me, you're going to want to watch the video. It's fun. It's a 30+ minute video, so watch it while you're, playing a game or watching NFL or whatever you want to do. So yeah, I really enjoyed making that video this morning. So yeah. All right, let's go and get into shout outs though. Dior is here. What's up, Dior? Welcome. What is good, Dior? Welcome to the stream. Party Man is here. What's up, Party Man? Welcome. How you doing today, Party Man? Kyle says Ocarina of Time remake. Switch 2. Okay, that's a prediction. General Zamora is here. What's up, General Zamora? Party Man once again. Kyle is here. Just Another Artist. What's up, Just Another Artist? Element Master. What's up, Element Master? Ogre. New Zelda better not be clickbaiting me. I am not clickbaiting you. It's a new rumor about the Zelda game. So it's a new rumor. So there's no clickbaiting you. So calm down, relax. I highly suggest actually watching my channel. You know good and well I don't clickbait people like that. So the new Zelda Switch, and it literally says new Zelda game rumor in the title. So it literally says rumor in the title. So calm down, my boy. Calm down. Let's see here. It says, Ava Cook. What's up, Ava Cook? Welcome. How you doing today? My fingers crossed for Astral Chain. I have no doubt you're spot on with the Dragon Quest 12. I hope so too, Flydius. We'll see about that. King Tree Freak. What's up, King Tree Freak? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. What's up? Oh, you just finished the vid. Saw you went live. I don't know if you can finish the vid that fast, to be honest, because I uploaded it about 20 minutes ago. But yeah, whenever you want to go back and finish it, or if you click through it, I'm not sure what you did, but either way, you might have just like skipped through it. But shout outs Gangsta Slay. I appreciate that, my boy. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for coming through, watching that, or watching it now or later, or having it there and coming through here, man. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Johnny, what's up, Johnny? Welcome. Ava Cook is here. What is good? Devron, what's up, Devron? I started this stream watching your videos. It was getting good. It's all good, guys. Like I said, if you want to watch the live stream, you can now. You guys put it in your watch later. You guys can finish the video later. If you want to go watch the video now and then come back to my stream, you can do that as well. Like, I'm down. You want to have both of them up? You can do that too. I appreciate that. So I wanted to make sure I'm going to start doing that a little bit more. I put out a video. I'm live. You guys can go watch it. Put it in your watch later. You guys can get the stream. Kind of just get, everything that what's happening for the day, So yeah. We'll see how that works. That might be a terrible idea because people don't watch the video as much, but we'll see what happens. So yeah. What's up, Dane Gonzalez? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? What's up, Psycho Pie? What is up? My bad. Didn't mean finish. Click the. Oh, okay. Got you. It's all good, Gangsta Slayer. You know what? Whenever you want to go back and watch the rest of the video, you can. If you don't, that's cool too. I appreciate you clicking on the video, at least checking it out for a bit. At the very least. I'll give you the YouTube Premium views. Yes. If you have YouTube Premium, definitely watch my videos too. I appreciate that. Let's go. Is there a Spawncast tonight? Yes, there is a Spawncast, but it's a recorded episode. I'm not going to be on there. I should be on there starting from next week again. I just had so many events last year at the end of the year. I just wasn't able to be on the Spawncast. But I should be back. I'll make my return like the first time in like a couple months. Or about it at least. I don't remember the last time I was even on the Spawncast. It must have been like 2 months ago almost now. So I'll be making my return then. What up, Justin Smith Williams? Just replied to the email. 25 is on. Oh snap! You posted another video. Damn, you put in that work. Yes, sir. I started working on that video early this morning. So yeah, I got my phone all set up too, guys. I got my phone all set up. Everything all set up on my phone. I got the Google Pixel. I got my screen protector. I overnighted it. It was real quick though. I got an Amazon facility really close to me, so it was only $10. Got a case and a screen protector for $10. Got a shockproof case. Has a nice little ridge on the side here and ridges on this side here. Shockproof. Got some nice ports. Everything fits perfectly. The screen protector was awesome. I had my little what's it called? Where's my little roller thingy? Uh-oh, I lost my little, okay, here it is. I had my little screen protector air bubble roller here from my Switch 2. So I was able to use it and it helped out quite a bit. It actually got all the air bubbles out. It was actually easier to get all the air bubbles out on this screen than it was on my Switch 2 screen with the screen protector that I bought. And I bought a nice screen protector too that came with one of these things. So yeah, I was able to get that done. I'm very happy. Finally got a phone. It's been a while. So that's good. But yeah, I like this phone. It's really nice. Like I said, it's simple, it's easy to use, and it was cheap. So that's good. All right, let's see here. Yeah, it's looking nice in the case. My wife likes it a lot. She maybe wants one. She says it reminds her of the iPhone. So yeah, I think that's what maybe Google Pixel was going. They're going for like an iPhone look, you know? Simple, easy look. All right, let's see here. Shout outs to Figure Giant. Okay, $25 Figure Giant. I got you, my boy. Like I said, if you win, you don't gotta put your email, like, you know, your PayPal and all that. We'll just do it through email, and then that I got you back on there. So, but if I win, obviously you can just do it on stream. So that'll be kind of fun to talk about. So yeah, all good, man. Thank you so much, Figure Giant. I appreciate that. So yeah, bets on $25 on the Niner game today. Figure John's a Seahawks fan. I'm a Niner fan. So we did an earlier bet. I think what game did we bet on? Oh no, it was you. Oh no, who was it? Was it you? And I know you did something earlier, but was it the first? It wasn't the first game of the year, was it? Was it the first game of the year that we bet? Or was it something else? I know it was you and Nick 93, but then Nick 93 paid me for that one, right? Yeah. Oh, but I think the Rams won though, right? So wait, I forgot who did that. I forgot how all that was set up. So whatever. Yo, what's up, Egomaniac? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Shout outs, Egomaniac. Let's go. Big love to Egomaniac. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button, man. I appreciate that. Daniel C is in the house. What's up, Daniel? Life will change. Life will change. What up, Drew Arco? Weddle hinted that Horizon Zero Dawn will be coming to Switch 2 this year. I would be shocked. Hey, first of all, who is... Oh, Nash Weedle. Okay, Nash Weedle. I would be shocked if Horizon Zero Dawn came to Switch 2. Like, there's no way. There's no way. But I know... who was it? It was... Oh, gosh, it was... Who's the Metroid guy? Gosh, I have him on the tip of my tongue. The Metroid guy that interviews people on Twitter, but he also does it on YouTube. He talked about how there's a game that blew his mind. He said that he was absolutely flabbergasted that this game was coming over. So is it... I don't know. Horizon... I mean, it somewhat makes sense, guys, because obviously, you know, Horizon, the Lego game, that's a first party... You know, even though it's a Lego license, Guerrilla Games did work on that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Maybe we'll talk about that as well. You said Nash Weedle said that, so maybe we'll put up a video, crazy Zelda rumors and more, you know? So maybe, like I said, like, I want to do a bit more storytelling when I do my videos. Like, I don't want to just say, oh, here's a video, rush out to get it, you know, to beat out the, you know, the leakers. I kind of want to do like, okay, well, we heard about this. What's the scenario? What's the situation? What could happen? I want to kind of like go through it, right? Like every video, it's not just like, oh, here's a 10-minute video. It's like an actual, you know, chunky, you know, good amount of content in the video. So I want to do that more. So I think tomorrow we'll probably round up a lot of different stuff, maybe that's possible And like I said, we'll headline it with Zelda, but then we'll also discuss other things as well. Kind of just get it all in and make a nice video out of it, you know? Kiwi Talks. There you go. That's the guy. Kiwi Talks. Kiwi Talks. He said there's a game that like blows his mind that's coming. And like I said, the only thing, remember when we discussed it, the only thing that I could think of was like a first party Sony game. Like, what would you be surprised about when it comes to third party? Like GTA, okay, but that's not the game he's talking about. He's talking about something else. So it's gotta be a game that's actually like, okay, why is this on here, you know? Yeah, the first game I lost 50 to you, and the other 35 I set up. Oh, okay, 25, yeah. Okay, yeah, the first game was 50, ooh, yeah, that was a nail biter too, that first game. A lot lower this time around, so that's so that's good. That's good for both of us, you know, that's good. If I lose, then it's good for, you know, but if I win, not so good. That's not the 50, but 25 is fine. I think that's a fair enough bet. Both teams have some injuries, you know. It looks like it's not gonna rain though. Looks like it's clearing up, which I can see why they thought it was gonna rain, because all throughout California it's been raining. It's been raining here like crazy, but it's starting to dry up. So that's why it's like, okay, the game's at 5. Looks like it's starting to dry up. The field might still be maybe a little moist, but everything should be good for the game because it's actually stopped raining. And it's just gonna really be cloudy now, so that's good. But it was raining like crazy a few hours ago here. It was like coming down, so I can see why they were thinking maybe there was gonna be some rain during the game, but it looks like it's gonna be cleared up. Let's see. It's funny. Kiwi Talk said that, but I asked Nate, and Nate didn't think so. I DM'd him personally, and you could get the exact quote. Okay, like I said, I don't know who's going. I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. A lot of this stuff is rumor. Once again, stuff is also subject to change. So, yeah, anything can really happen. You know, overall, like when it comes down to this. So, like I said, I'm just looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing kind of everything, you know, and seeing how it all works out, you know. Nate said, nothing I've heard of it classifies what the F game, but personal preference will influence opinion naturally. In regard to what Kiwi said, okay, well, yeah, once again, like it's subjective in terms of what the F game is, and you know, there's some things that like Nate hasn't heard of that other people end up hearing about too. So I don't think Nate is the be all end all on every single piece of information. So let's just also keep that in mind, you know. Let's see here. I hope the Rams and 49ers face each other in the playoffs. We'll see. I mean, this game for the number 1 seed is so important because if the Niners lose, they get the 5th or the 6th seed. Like, if you're the 5th or 6th seed, like, you're gonna have to go on the road and play like Philly or the Bears and like a bunch of good teams. Like, it's gonna suck being the 5th or 6th seed. It's not gonna be fun. But if you're the number 1 seed, you get a bye, and you know, whatever happens, all the teams start beating up on each other, and then you'll get the lowest seed that's left out of that. So, and you get all home games. So it's pretty important to win this game, you know. Justin with the $3 dono.
The grid game that's coming to Switch 2 will have a 60 performance mode and can use the NSO GameCube controller. I might have to get it. Also, I missed the predictions. I fell asleep last night. My prediction was a new Mario spin-off like Mario vs. DK.
Okay, yeah. That could definitely happen. Shout outs to Justin striking that first Ninja Blood. I appreciate that. Thank you, Justin, for the first dono of the stream. Remember, guys, we need to get our music suggestions in. So if you drop a dono today, get that music suggestion in. Let's go. If you become a member, you can also suggest a music as well. Video game track, please. No Tupac and Biggie Smalls. So shout outs, appreciate you, Justin. Thank you for that big $3. Don't know what I'm doing there. Thank you for that big 3. Anybody that's streaming, you can type or pass it, my man Justin on the board. Hey yo, shout outs, Justin. Appreciate you, fam. Let's go. Appreciate that. Good luck for 49ers tonight. I think they'll get it done. Just give McCaffrey the rock and let Purdy do his thing. I mean, I think that's been the game plan, you know, pretty much, you know, like all year. Whenever it's like, just give the ball to McCaffrey and let Purdy or let, you know, Mac Jones do his thing, you know. So that's the game plan. The game plan is give the ball to CMC. So yeah, I agree with that game plan. Give the ball to CMC. You know, heavy doses of CMC, heavy doses of Kittle. You know, spell CMC with Brian Robinson. Nice short, effective passes, play action. You know, just all that stuff, you know. So that's it. Really, defense is going to be the issue for the Niners. Can they stop Sam Darnold in that high-powered running game that they have, you know, with those two good running backs they got? So I think that's going to be the situation there. King Tree Freak with the 52 months. What's up, King Tree Freak? Welcome. Yo, Mr. 9K. Hey, what's up, fam? Hey, I messaged you back on email. So I let you know, like, if we can do it, like, next week, or if you want to talk, you know, whenever. I said when would be a good time. So I did email you back, my boy. Shout outs. I appreciate you, fam. So, yeah, I did send you back that email. So check it out when you get the opportunity. Horizon makes... but what's good, man? How you doing today, Mr. 9K? Good to see you here, fam. Let's see here. Horizon makes the most sense for Kiwi Talks with the F game. Coming Nintendo. Lego game is already there, and it's probably Sony franchise that best fits Nintendo audience. I still am hesitant to believe that that's going to happen. But like I said, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. I'm hesitant, but we will wait and see, you know? We will wait and see, like, how it all works out or what happens or, you know, or any of that, you know? We will wait and see. Shout outs, though. Let's see. Nate also heard about Fire Emblem 4 remake. Nate did hear about it. Okay, that's true. Nate did hear about the Fire Emblem 4 remake. He did. So, I can't, like I said, I can't wait for its reveal. When it's revealed, I am going to be dancing on you guys. I'm going to be stunting on you guys when it's finally revealed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be letting you guys know that none of you guys actually believed in my Fire Emblem 4 remake, but it's finally here. And I'm going to need you guys to buy me a copy of everybody that's making fun of me. Can I get a copy of the game? When it finally happens, I'm going to need a copy of the game, please. And if there's a special edition, I'm going to need a special edition, please. Death Stranding coming to Switch. I mean, Death Stranding's pretty much on every platform but Nintendo. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a Death Stranding Nintendo Switch 2 situation. That's possible for sure. Yeah, Kyle, I heard what you said. I already read out that Ocarina of Time remake for Switch 2 at some point. I mean, that's been rumored for quite some time, or people have been maybe making up rumors, but there's been rumors I've heard about that. We'll see if it happens, though. I think something Zelda is obviously happening this year. Do you prefer Ocarina of Time or, I think you meant Majora's Mask? Ocarina of Time. Let's see here. Ocarina of Time for me. One of the greatest games of all time is Ocarina of Time. So yeah, absolutely. All right. Let's keep it going here though, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out. Remember, new video up. Make sure you guys check out that video. Put it in your watch later. You can go ahead and open it up now, so it puts it in your YouTube history. So if you haven't seen my new video, it's on YouTube. Make sure you open it up, put it in your YouTube history so you can remember it. Yo, Cyber Taurus with the propane Bristol Bobby.
So, I've been busy this morning, flexing those AI skills. Wanted to make a cool looking poster for today's game. Just sent it over in Twitter DMs.
All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at that. It's in the Twitter DMs. Oh boy. Oh baby. Shout outs to my man Cyber Taurus. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Big 42. The propane. The man, the myth, the legend. The Hank Hill. Also, my man, Cyber Taurus. Man, the myth, the legend as well. 45 on the combo board. Let's go. And the overclock.
Overclock Buster!
Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look-see, shall we? Let's take a look-see, shall we? I want to see this poster. I've kind of got like a little bit of a smiling dirt face going. I love it. This poster's awesome. Seahawks versus 49ers. Oh my gosh, bro. I kind of got that. I got that super smile going. Ah! Oh man, yo, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, man, I like this poster, brother. I like this poster. Cyber Taurus versus the 49ers. Cyber Taurus versus PlayerEssence. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh man, this is great. This is great. Am I wearing shoulder? I'm like wearing shoulder pads, bruh. I'm like wearing shoulder pads. I'm like ready to suit up and go out there. Listen, Kyle Shanahan, if you need me, I'll play for free. I'll play for free, Kyle Shanahan. I will play for free. Yo, that poster was awesome, Cybertorus. I'm gonna download this. I might have this as a screensaver. I think I might put this as a screensaver on my phone, dude. Like, seriously. I might have to roll on this for a screensaver, fool. This is great, man. This is great. That took 2 hours of freaking prompting. LOL. Yo, let's go. Yeah, it looks like you put a lot of work into at least trying to get the design right and all of that, right? So, good stuff. Shout out to Cybertorus, man. I appreciate that. You are now the new Hulk Hogan. And Stream Ninja with the 42. Yo, let's go. 45 already on the extension. Although, I will say, though, guys, I can't quite go the full 3 hours today because I'm all hands on deck for the Niner game. So, we'll be stopping right before it. But I will add in time like I always do. And I wanted to make sure that I got you guys that video today, because otherwise there would be no video, but I wanted to kind of bust it. So I was like, hey, look, you know, today you guys get a big chunky video, plus you get a stream. So, you know, I felt you guys would forgive me if I wasn't able to go to the full 3 hours if we hit the goal, which looks like we might. We're 15 combos away from it. So I appreciate that. Or my bad, we're already 45-minute extension, right? So that'd be 2 hours and 45. So might not be able to go the full thing today just because I've got to be ready for my Niner game today. But once again, we will add that time in, of course, whatever we don't get to. Let's see here. Yeah, it's actually pretty dope. Money on the Seahawks, but that poster is fire. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's see here. Thanks all. Big game needs big fun. Yeah, this is a huge game. Huge game. I am so excited, man. I am so excited for this game. Hey, what's up, Alonzo? Yo, Alonzo, what's up, fam? Welcome to the stream, brother. It would be funny if Power would go on Switch 2. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon, at least. But I mean, maybe one of these days they figure out their whole financial or legal battle, and then they kind of figure something out from there, you know? So yeah, I think that would be fun. I bought Power World twice. I don't like it very much, but it's a thing. You know, it's definitely a thing. So yeah. So right now the Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are all tied up, or no, the Bucks are up 13-7. So yeah, that should be a good game to check out as well. I think I might put that on in the background here, guys. Don't mind me. So just so we can kind of have that on in the background. Okay. So shout outs to I think Shaw X. Shaw X is a big Panthers fan, so I think he's definitely watching this game on bated breath. Winner gets in. It is winner takes all for Panthers versus Buccaneers. Whoever wins the NFC South and gets to the playoffs. So there you go. Hey, what's up, Elias? Welcome. Hey, good luck to your Niners tonight. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know, yeah, we're gonna need some luck to beat the Seattle Seahawks. They're the best defense in football. One of the best teams in football, easily. The Ravens of the West Coast. So, yeah, man, like I'm hyped. I hope we can beat them tonight. Hope they can beat them tonight. I'm not on the team. Shout outs to Straw Hat Monty with the $2 dono and says that vid today was plugged for my morning dog walk. Yo, shout outs, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Shout outs to the what type of dog do you have, Straw Hat Monty? I'm interested. Big love, combo breaks. 47 on the board. We are out here, guys. Let's go. Thank you guys for your support, like always. You guys are out here rolling. 13 combos away from the extension, from the full one there. Let's go. Didn't someone need the Falcons to win or lose also? No. This is for all the marbles right now. This is for all the marbles right now. It's just whoever wins this game gets in. That's it. Because they're both 7 and 9. Whoever wins gets in. Well, what's it called? The Buccaneers seems to have had the tiebreaker or better divisional record. That's what it seems like to me, because they both have the same record, but Bucks would get in. So Bucks own a tiebreaker over the Panthers. Probably better divisional because the Panthers lost to the Saints twice, if I'm not correct. And I'm not sure if the Panthers already lost to the Bucks earlier this year, but it seems like the Panthers have a bad divisional record. Division record. So I'm guessing that would be the issue there. Rat Terrier, Chihuahua breed. Oh, that's nice. Hey, what's up, Epic Globster? Welcome. Just looked at your video. It was good. I hope for Chrono Trigger this year. Yo, shout outs Retro Video Gamer. I'm glad you guys are liking the vids, man. Like I said, I'm putting a lot more time and effort into the daily vids. You know, instead of 2 to 3 hours, it's taking me now, 4 to 5 hours. So we're doing bigger vids. Oh, those are good for the algorithm too. So more people are going to watch them. So it's awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. It's been awesome. All right, let's see here. If you guys have questions or predictions for 2026, let me know in the chat. Also, the Zelda leak. Let's talk about the Zelda leak, shall we? I think we should talk about that too. So we should discuss the Zelda leak. The Zelda leak is interesting, to say the least. So the Zelda leak says this. This is what the Zelda leak says. The next Legend of Zelda game could be making a jump between dimensions as core part of its gameplay. A recent leak is to be believed. So here's what it says. The next mainline Zelda game, turning point. Okay, blah 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 blah. So this is from the leaker. It's from an Xbox show. But there's also it's the Xbox Era podcast, but Jeff Grubb is on there. So in December 27th episode of Xbox Era podcast, co-host his name is Shalsh Nick. He's gotten some things right before. I went over some cross-dimensional gameplay features that's supposed to be the inside source on what the next Legend of Zelda game will be. According to the leak, Switch 2's first mainline Zelda game will use the same engine as Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but some technical improvements, given the new system's more capable hardware. More interestingly, though, much of the puzzle solving in the game will revolve around opening and pulling things through interdimensional tears. That does seem in the line with the franchise's current track. After Echoes of Wisdom, set a new bar for combat innovation. Jumping through dimensions is the next logical step. One open-ended puzzles that emphasize player choice are one of the core pillars of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Echoes of Wisdom toyed with it across dimensions. So that's essentially what the whole rumor is. Is that it's going to be like dimensional shifts in the game. I don't know if that's the case, but I mean, if you're going off Echoes of Wisdom, obviously, yes, there's some dimensional shift stuff in that game. That could be almost like Portal type stuff too. So we'll see what happens in the future. Let's see. The Carolina Panthers are not out of the playoffs, even if they lose to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In this scenario, they win by Atlanta Falcons over the New Orleans Saints would make the Panthers NFC South champions and earn them a ticket to the postseason. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that's true. Okay, so Cybertorx was right with what he was saying. The new Zelda will use the power of the SSD, the power of the Flash SSD. Okay, there you go. Game key card only. So yeah. What's up, Orbo? What's up, Orbo? Welcome. How you doing today, brother? Shout outs. Welcome to the stream. Let's go. Lego. Feeling better this weekend? I'm feeling a lot better than I did a couple days ago. I had a lot of issues a couple days ago, guys. I was struggling a bit when it comes to my health. I was not feeling well, was quarantined, but now I'm feeling better. So yeah, definitely feeling better. Thank you, man. Hey, what's up, Gaming Mariner? Welcome to the stream, brother. I want the Bucks to lose, but we will see. Yeah. Buck, you feel more confident about the Bucks in terms of what they can do, or like in terms of like Baker Mayfield in the playoffs compared to like the Panthers. Yeah, they're both scrappy teams. They're both not bad. They're both scrappy teams that would be hard to actually beat in the playoffs. I don't think they'd be easy outs, considering their some of the, especially Panthers, opportunistic defense with interceptions and stuff. So I don't know, man. Cerny told us dimensional gameplay can only be done with the power of the PS5 SSD. Something like that, right? What's up, Mega Lee? Shout outs to Mega Lee. What's up, man? Welcome. Stupid Panthers just missed the field goal. Yeah, they did. I mean, it's a pretty, the condition of the field's pretty bad. Buck Bumble on the N64 NSO. I think Buck Bumble, there's some licensing with that game. And there's some other issues, but yes, Buck Bumble, Biggity Buck, What About Now? It's Time to Rock. I think that's definitely something that people should look forward to. That would be good. That'd absolutely be good. absolutely be good, you know? Let's see here. As long as traditional dungeons, so people can shut up. I know. I think that's probably the biggest thing for me is like, can we please get traditional dungeons so people can just like shut up about that? Now they weren't going all crazy when it comes to Echoes of Wisdom. Echoes of Wisdom doesn't have like exactly the same of traditional dungeons as what's it called? As like, you know, Ocarina of Time and all that. But I think that they're gonna do something to where it's more traditional. But I don't think they're gonna give up open-ended gameplay because way too many people bought Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. You can't just go off of what people say online. You have to go off of what one the developers want to do, their vision, but also two like what's popular, you know. And having open air gameplay is popular. And Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild absolutely obliterated every single traditional Zelda dungeon game, you know. And even when they did re-releases of games like Skyward Sword, they're like, if a lot of people, like the large majority of people that bought Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, like, oh yeah, I just want traditional dungeons, Skyward Sword would have done way better. And I don't want to hear anything like it's a re-release. No. Because nobody bought that game originally on the Wii. That game did not sell like crazy. It's not that nobody bought it, but it didn't sell crazy copies on the Wii. So don't tell me that, oh, well, it's a re-release. That's why. No. You know, there's a lot of new people that could have bought that game on one of Nintendo's biggest install bases of all time. And that game did not sell like crazy much. It sold good. It sold multiple millions, like 4 million plus, but it's not like it sold like 10, 15 million, you know? So, you know, and that has traditional dungeons. So I think that you need to do a better blend. You can't just go all in one or the other, you know, where you have just like a crappy Hyrule or pretty bland Hyrule, like a lot of the old Zelda games, and then just like all dungeons. Like you got to have a good mix of the two. So I think that's going to be the important thing for the next Zelda game, you know? So yeah. I wonder what Pokemon Coliseum is dropping on GameCube Online. They said it'd be 2025, but that's gone. I don't think they said 2025. They just said, here's the upcoming ones. I don't think they said all that's going to be 2025. So I think you misread that one. Let's see here. Do you think Nintendo's going to be affected by the RAM shortage? They could, but I don't know how long or how much, like, what their contract's going to be. And, like, their type of RAM and how much that is compared to other types of RAM. And, like, how long Nintendo drew out their contract when it comes to RAM. A lot of people are just looking at it like, oh, now the prices are higher. That means now everything's higher. And it's like, well, we don't know the contracts that large-scale buyers like a Nintendo would have. I mean, obviously, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony, they all think about these things, about fluctuations in prices, so they try to lock in a price for a long term. You know, they don't buy RAM like we buy RAM. Like, oh, it costs this much for us. Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo don't do that. That's not how it works for big companies. So I don't know about that. So it could affect them. I don't know when or how it will, though. So we'll see. Pokemon Day is next month. Pokemon Day is next month, Yoshi. It is next month. Looking forward to that. I don't like shrines. The shrines are telling the story through the memories. Makes it hard for me to play Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, it's more about the gameplay. More so than trying to get a bunch of story out of it. There's not a ton of story elements in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom in general. So I mean, it would be, I would say if you're going to play the game, play it because you want to play a game, not because you want to know a story about, it's the same story that we always get. Ganon comes back and there's some stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same story we always get. So I think you should play it because you want to play and enjoy the game, not because you're looking for some type of crazy story that it's not there. You know, even if they didn't do it that way, even if they just did it in cutscenes that were normal, the memories don't last that long, and the game is not super story driven anyway. So yeah. Let's see here. I played Wind Waker and Minish Cap, but Breath of the Wild is like my most enjoyed Zelda game, so I can't say I'm on the traditional Zelda train. I'll gladly not have them, but I'm a Zelda tourist. Okay, gotcha. Zelda tourist. I think there's a lot of Zelda tourists from the Switch 1 era with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. In comparison, like I said, the amount of sales, 55 million to significantly less than that when it comes to a lot of the big Zelda games, traditional ones. So I think there's a lot of new people that played Zelda that never played the games that much or before, or bought them or whatever. Let's see here. How likely that these Horizon Zero Dawn Switch 2 ports are true? They seem to have multiplied. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say it's like 50-50. And the only reason why I'm giving it 50-50 is because Horizon Lego game was on the Switch 1. That's the only reason why. So yeah, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. New Phoenix Wright should be coming. We'll have to wait and see for Capcom on that one, but a new Phoenix Wright game should be coming. Not to say I don't get the complaints for Tears of the Kingdom dungeon design, but I did like how they attempted to bring back classic dungeons. Mind you, only played Ocarina of Time and Skyward Sword. Yeah, they did do an attempt, but obviously it wasn't as elaborate because you have to make it to where you can find the dungeons at any point, to where you can go to them at any point. You can solve them with any type of inventory item. So we'll see what they do. Like I said, I think this one's going to be a bit more return to form, but I don't think they're going to give up on the open world format. I think they might give up on the memory. So to Egomaniac's point, I think they actually might give up on like doing like you find memories, and they actually just might make it to where like when you go to certain points, you see the story. So I think that's probably a good idea. I'm not a huge fan of the memory stuff either, or finding memories or just looking for them. I'd rather just have it to where there's certain points you get the story. So I'm with Egomaniac on that. Although once again, the story just isn't a huge like it's not a huge focal point. It's there and there's lore and there's plenty of it, but I always watch like retrospectives, and that tells me like, okay, here's how the story is, you know, which you shouldn't have to do that, but to be honest, I have to do that with everything that I play. Like I have to, for me to truly understand a story, even if I understand it the first time through, I still need to watch a retrospective to truly understand the story. I don't know about you guys. How are you guys with that? Do you guys get everything with stories on the first playthrough, or do you need to watch other stuff? I kind of need to watch other stuff because I like whenever I like a game, if it's like an RPG, I spend a lot of time in it. So most of the time is spent playing the game, like combat and you know, and like side quests and things. So I forget a lot of the story stuff in the game. Like I have a good like remembrance, like I get the gist of it, but a lot of little things I forget. So I'll watch, even though I understood Xenoblade's story, I'll still watch, you know, retrospectives on Xenoblade. Even still now, I know the story, but I'll still watch like to keep it sharp, you know. So yeah, even like Mass Effect, I know the Mass Effect story, but I still watch retrospectives. I still watch things on it, you know. I play the game now because I want, good sir, I can want modernized Zelda story accompany the gameplay like most every Zelda game. Sure, you can do whatever you want. You know, you can do whatever you want, however you want to get it done. That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. How you enjoy Game of the Year last year? How did I enjoy the Game of the Year last year? What do you mean by that? Do you mean like the Game Awards Game of the Year, like Expedition 33, or like my own personal, like what was my own personal Game of the Year? My own personal Game of the Year, I'm pretty sure it was Expedition 33. I haven't made an overall Game of the Year, but I'm almost positive it was Expedition 33. But yeah, that's a great game. Great game. Yo, Justin with the $3 Fergie. Yo, thank you so much, Justin.
I could care less about Horizon on Switch 2, but I'm going to lie, it would be an instant buy for a physical copy on Switch 2. Also, I never pay attention to stories except for Xenoblade and now Trails.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, I pay attention to Xenoblade story. You know, I pay attention to stories in games. But it just depends on how good the story is, too. Like, if the story's not that good, then I might not pay attention to it as much as other games. Like, for example, like Bayonetta. Bayonetta's story is not... I mean, it's cool, but it's not great. So I kind of don't pay attention, then I'll just watch a retrospective afterwards. So yeah. Shoutouts, though, guys. Thank you for the $3 dono, man. OJ, if you want Mass Effect videos, Prime Radiancy is the best. Yeah, I'll check that out, sweet tea. Thank you. I just play at my own pace, just getting to the end of the game, like I did with Metroid Prime 4, but I'll only go back and replay 100% if it's actually enjoying and want to know more lore. Okay, yeah, I never replay a game to know the lore. I never do that. I only replay a game if I want to, just like, I want to replay it. There's reasons for me to go back and replay it. If I want to know lore, I'll let somebody else explain it to me, you know? Same, if I've beaten a game, I'll often look up the story in general retrospective to keep track and keep my post beating the game hype. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm curious where your Game of the Year ranking will be after you finish Trails. Yeah, I mean, it could be higher. You know, we'll see. I probably won't go back and make a video, though, to be honest. Like, I already had Trails, like, in my top 5, so I think that's good enough overall. What's up, Rags, man? Shoutouts, dude. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? What up, Rags? Big love to Justin. Thank you for the combo breaks, man. 10 combos away from the Noah and Mio flying through the skies. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, guys. Let's go. I know this is off topic. What your favorite game waifu? Favorite game waifu? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. But I do like Sheik. I think Sheik is super cool. I like Lucina. I like Twintel. I like Twintel a lot. Like I like her a lot. She might be my favorite. Just because I think she's awesome. And like that's kind of like more my style of woman. Like my wife is very much shapy and looks like her. So yeah, absolutely. Twintel probably. But yeah, Pyra, Mithra, Twintel, Lucina. There's a lot of cool waifus out there. Let's see. The world building in Trails is immaculate. Yeah, it's very good from what I've noticed so far. Definitely very good. They can do a good job of linking all the games too. So I'm looking forward to playing Trails in the Sky second chapter and then going just in order at my own pace. Instead of people telling you, well, no, you gotta go back and play the PSP game, and then you gotta play those, and then you gotta play the game on the PlayStation 3, and then you gotta play the Switch 1 game, and then you gotta play the Zeiss Horizon Beyond. And I'm like, oh, Lord, oh, brother, this guy stinks. I'm like, oh, brother, these Trails content creators, I'm not playing a damn PSP game. Like, you know? So yeah, man. I mean, it's just like, so I'm so glad they finally put out Trails in the Sky first chapter, modern system, graphics, all that good stuff. So those Trails, I mean, I'm not booting up a PSP emulator. I'm not playing the game on the PSP. I'm not playing on GOG, you know, little bite-sized little Estelle poking people with the little pole. Like, I'm not doing all that. So I'm glad they finally, after all these years, finally decided maybe it'd be a good idea to remake the game, you know? So, not Princess Peach. Princess Peach as well. She's definitely one of the cool waifus out there. Princess Peach too. Princess Peach as well. Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, I'm not playing the games on PC. I don't want to play the game on PC. I don't want to sit there with the little PSP graphics and poke people with the little pole. Joss's little dual swords look like little chopsticks hitting people. Like, it's just not appealing to me. It wasn't appealing for me to play it, especially when I knew that they were probably going to remake the game. So why go back and play it on there when I can play a remake that's going to be way better? The remake's way better. It just is. So I already knew they were going to remake it. So they need to make it on modern platforms, not on PC. I don't want to play it on no crusty PC. Even though I got a good PC, but I don't want to play it on PC. I don't want to play it on Steam Deck. No, remake the game, make it modern, give me some quality of life options, make it like, be for real about it. You're gonna make this big old long timeline. Be for real, Falcom. Like, no, man, I ain't playing no damn PC or PlayStation portable game. Like, no, just put it on modern. I'll take it on PS5. I'll take it on Xbox, or I'll take it on Nintendo Switch. Anyone where they wanted to put it on, I'll take it on any one of those. You know, either way. But I'm not playing it on PC and I'm not playing it on PSP. So no. Nope. Let's see here. Metroid Prime 1 Switch 2 edition? Probably not. No, the game already runs really good on, so I doubt they're going to do a Switch 2 edition of Metroid Prime 1. No, probably not. Estelle for Smash, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like Estelle for Smash. I think that'd be a cool character because she has like a power pole. Like, there's no like power pole characters in the game. Like, there's no like staff wielding like Donatello or like bow wielding characters in Smash Brothers from what I can recall. So yeah, having like a bow wielding character would be pretty cool. They can do Estelle and they can do Crystal. Battle of the bow wielders. Let's go. Hey, what's up, music guy? Welcome. To each their own, but the sprite work in the PC version is fantastic. You know, that's fine. That's fine. You know what I like instead? You know what I'll do instead, Flightius? I'll go ahead and drink a diet Sprite Zero. How about that? That's my Sprite work. I'll drink a Sprite Zero instead. And I'll drink a Sprite Zero while playing the game on my Switch 2 in great quality and anywhere that I want. Instead of playing on a freaking PC, I don't want to play a portable little poking PSP game on PC. That's just not appealing to me. You guys want me to hate the game or do you guys want me to like the game? But if you make me play the game on PC, a little poking sprite work game on PC, I'm not gonna like things. I don't want to play a game like that. I want to be able to play on a TV. I don't want to have a PC setup. I want to be able to play on a TV and on a platform that I want to play on. I don't want to play on PC. I don't want to. I want to play on my systems. I don't like PC. I don't like PC gaming. I'm not a fan. So I don't want to play on there. So I'm not going to sit there and download GOG and play on PC. No. I'm not doing it. So put it on systems that I want to play. If not, I can play something else. I don't need to play Trails in the Sky. Like, I don't need to play the Trails series. Like, I don't need to. Like, it's awesome and it's great, but I don't need to play it. You know, there's a bunch of other JRPG series that are on Nintendo platforms. Now, is it awesome and is it great? Absolutely. I like it. I'm glad they put it out, but it's not that important to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that important. If you're going to only put it on PC with little sprite work, no remake or nothing, no, like, that's okay. Then keep it. I won't play. I'll watch somebody else play. I'll watch a retrospective. I'll watch, you know, I'll simply enjoy it vicariously through somebody else. But I'm not playing it on there. So yeah, I'm not a PC guy. I don't want to. But yeah, I agree with you. It looks nice. The sprite work is great. It is good sprite work. Let's see. I don't even know what you're talking about. The Trails is so great. I don't even know what you are talking about, but Trails is great. Shout out to Rena. What I was talking about how, like, people were saying, well, the game was already on PC, because I was saying, like, they took too long to make the game for modern platforms. And then people were saying, you can play it on PC. I'm like, I don't want to play it on PC. Then I went into a stupid little rant of me complaining about PC, me complaining about playing a little sprite work game from the PSP on PC. It's like, bro, I don't want to play it on there. I want to play it on an actual, on an actual system, on like a system that I like. So yeah. If you're just getting here, we talked about the Zelda rumor. The new Zelda rumor is that apparently there's going to be, interdimensional gameplay rifts for the next Zelda game for puzzles and things like that. But it's going to run off the same engine as Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. That doesn't mean it's going to look the same as it, though. That doesn't mean it's going to be the same gameplay, but just the engine. And it's going to be very different, though, within the gameplay, because it's going to do dimensional things that you can do with gameplay, so, and puzzles and things like that. So we'll see what happens there. I'll have a video covering that and some other big rumors as well. So yeah. I see. The second chapter is coming. Everything else is already on modern platforms. Yes. So Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is not a dimensional rift game. No, there's not dimensional rift puzzles in that game. So no. Well, at least Trails from Zero and Azure are available on Switch. I don't think they'll remake those since they released in the West for the first time. Yeah, I have no problem with the newer Trails games. I have no problem with that. I actually have one game on PS5. Is it Trails? I forgot what Trails game I bought on the PS5, but I have a number of the new ones and I've played them. But then the problem is that, once again, like, I have Cold Steel, like, I have a ton of the Trails games, but I really need to start from the beginning. So that's why I just dropped all of them. And I just said, I'm just going to play from the very beginning. I'm going to play from the end. This is what it is. Trails in the Sky, first chapter. Trails in the Sky, second chapter, then the third, right? So let me just get through that, and then I'll go from there. Then I can play the other games in confidence, since they're all kind of, like, connected, you know? So yeah. Let's see, almost time for the Seahawks to win? No, it's not almost time for the Seahawks to win. No. And if they do win and you guys run into them, I hope you guys lose. Lose! Because you out here wanting the Seahawks to win. My favorite is Trails from Zero. I love those characters so much. Yeah, Trails from Zero is pretty good. I actually played that too. Yo, Cyber Taurus and Justin on a roll today, but Cyber Taurus with the jump.
They're using the same engine for the new Zelda game as Bot and to TK. Are we thinking this might be a 2027 game?
Yeah, I think that it's very possible that this is a 2027 game. I talked about that there because, I mean, I think remaking an engine, obviously a brand new engine or making one from scratch, that's probably not a good idea if you want to get a Zelda game out this quarter century. So I don't think the game is going to use the same art style. I think it's going to use a different art style. But yeah, the engine's flexible. The engine, there's a lot of different things like with that engine. So for example, that engine is also used for Ring Fit. So engines are flexible. Engines, like, you can obviously make different games within engines. So I'm expecting it to be like that, you know. I'm definitely expecting it to be like that overall. So yeah. Shout outs to Cyber Taurus. But yeah, I think it could be a 2027 game. I think it could be a 2027 game. I think they're going to downsize the game. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as big as Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom is insane. They pushed the Switch to its limits. You have a sky, you have the ground, Hyrule, you have the depths. I don't think they're going to do all that. I think they're just going to do one Hyrule, a new Hyrule, different art style, different gameplay mechanics, and just make the game with some open-ended gameplay, also some dungeon and dimensional rift gameplay. So that's what I think they're gonna do for this game. I don't think they're gonna do all this crazy stuff, and I think they're gonna bump the graphics up significantly over what we saw on the Switch 1. So yeah, that's what I think they're gonna do. I think it's gonna run at 60. It's gonna look better, but I think it's gonna be a smaller game. I don't think that they're gonna have the bandwidth to be able to make a Zelda game as big as Tears of the Kingdom with the graphics level that you'd expect on Switch 2 anytime soon. I think that game would take way too long because it took them 6 years to make Tears of the Kingdom, and that was running off the same engine and reusing a lot of assets overall because of all the sky and the depths and everything that they had to build out. So I don't think they're going to want to do all that this time around. So I expect the game to be a smaller game, like maybe a 40-hour Zelda game, instead of, in terms of all content combined, like maybe like a 40-50 hour Zelda game instead of like a 100-hour Zelda game. I think it's gonna be a lot smaller. Shout outs to Cyber Taurus with the JoJo that gets us to 52 on the board. Oh yo, what is good? Oh my gosh, Rena Habag with another JoJo as well. Yo, let's go.